I believe there's a hidden 8 coin star in every level. Thank you, Goomba. He just yeeted me off the cliff. Hey guys, Zack Martian, welcome back to Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Let's go punch our overgrown turtle in the face, shall we? Directing the star power, the door slowly opens. Yep, this is what... Alright, well, there's Princess Peach in her portrait. Story over, right? Nope. Yeah, you actually can't, Wahaha! You stepped right into my trap, just as I knew you would. I warned you, friend. Watch your step. Yeah, and also there's another block here that we can't quite get yet. I know what this is, but that doesn't mean we're going to have it anytime soon. Yeah, and also there are hidden coins in this level. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Yeah, you'll get yeeted right out. Yeah, this is... And also there is an invisible wall on the other side of that pit, so you can't actually get across. I don't remember the Bowser levels all that much. I've never played Mario 64, so I know they're a little bit more robust. Yeah, you didn't want to... I turned around there. What are you... I don't know. Maybe the game is screwing with me. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's my momentum that's carrying me off. There are hidden stars in the Bowser levels. I should mention that. The Bowser levels are a bit harder than normal levels because obviously they're the base up leading up to the boss, so of course they're going to be a little bit harder. I'm bad. I'm bad. I haven't even gotten to the boss yet. I'm just terrible. Yep, there's an invisible wall, so you can't actually get to the other side to where Bowser's pit portrait is. You have to go down the pit into the level. There's no choice. Okay, I'm just gonna avoid that so that we can actually progress with the level. I may come back and get that one because it is kind of obvious what you need to do for that one. But in any case, yeah, you go to get these coins, you just go around in a circle. That being said, I missed one. Ah, well. Yeah, I remember. Also, this I believe this is the origin of Koopa Road. I remember this being one of the earliest iterations of it. I'm not 100% on that, but I'm pretty sure this is where the game where it comes from. Ow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the game where this song originated from. And an iteration of it has played for every single encounter leading up to the Bowser fight. So after this point, at least I think for the 3D Marios, I think Odyssey was one of the few exceptions to that. I need that mushroom. Come here, mushroom. There we go. Come here, Goombas. I know you're guarding your master. I know you're guarding Bowser. He has a thing. He has a person I want. He has a plot device. So I have to go find him. Yeah, Princess Peach. I like Princess Peach, but most of the time she's usually a plot device for which you have to fight to actually clear the game. You have to find her and help her out. That's usually what you have to do for a game like this. It's unfortunate that it happens, but she does get a lot of flack because of that. She doesn't know how to stay safe. Is basically what fans of the series have pointed out. Although she does occasionally do things that are helpful. It's rare, but she does indeed do things that are helpful and do aid Mario somewhat. Like, I know in the Paper Mario games specifically, she does a whole bunch of stuff. She helps out a lot. She helps out a lot in those games, and in the third game, she's pretty much a playable character, but basically she spends even when she's kidnapped in a lot of situations, she's responsible for I almost fell there, but basically, okay, there's something down here. I need to be careful, or I'm going to fall off. What is this? I'm assuming extra light. Oh, coin. And I was indeed right. That was an extra life. I need those because I kind of wasted them all trying to collect a coin at the start of the level. Yeah, I believe I believe there's a hidden 8 coin star in every level. Thank you, Goomba. He just yeeted me off the cliff. Yeah, well, that's fine. It's not that big a deal. I can easily hike back up there. Well, don't fall off. Don't fall off. Fells off. Great! Yay! Fun! Yeah, the Bowser levels can be mean. The Bowser levels can be mean. Because they're kind of the level leading up to the fight with Bowser. And you fight Bowser's... You don't fight Bowser once. You fight him several times in this game. It's a rare instance where that's the case. Usually... And... It's rare to fight him once in the 3D Marios. You usually fight him multiple times. I fell out. Well, I needed a reset on my lives, so it's not really a big deal. I believe it's every time you reset the game, though, that you have to go pay the toll to go fight Bowser again. I believe. I'm not 100% on that, but... In any case, we gotta go fight Bowser again. We gotta go... Yeah, Bowser is rough. The Bowser levels are rough. You gotta go through a grueling platform challenge to get to him, and then on top of that, he doesn't... You have to get behind him to actually defeat him. Fortunately, he's very easy for the first 2 encounters. The third one, not so much, because it's the final boss of the game. You have to do stuff multiple times to actually beat him. You have to do what you need to do multiple times to beat him, and then during the final round of it, he destroys parts of the arena, so you can't actually defeat him that way. Okay, that's all the coins. Yeah. Okay. Gotta remember where I've been so I can... You're not supposed to be able to walk up this. It's a slope. I fell off. Fun. Yeah, Bowser levels are rough. They always have been. They're the pinnacle of what you have to do to actually beat the game. They're the hardest levels in the game. They're usually the hardest levels in the game for any given game that you're playing. So, yeah, they're meant to be the final challenge of the game in most cases. This one is the 3D Marios are rare, but you do usually fight Bowser multiple times. I think Sunshine is one of the sole exceptions because you fight Bowser Jr. instead multiple times. I lucked out there. Give me mushroom. I don't know if there's a 100 coin challenge for this one. I would assume so since you can collect coins, but I don't think it's the case. I wouldn't know off the top of my head if you're supposed to collect 100 coins to get the challenge. I would assume yes, because you can collect coins in this level. Mistimed it. One of these days we'll get through the level, and then I'll actually go and fight Bowser. But yeah, the 3D Marios have been interesting. There's the three that's on this game: Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and then Super Mario Galaxy. But then after that, and then obviously Super Mario Odyssey, which I played as well. But then after that, there's Super Mario Galaxy 2, and then they did two 2.5D ones, Super Mario 3D Land and Super Mario 3D World. The latter of which is getting a remaster later this year, so it's definitely in your best interest to pick it up. It's basically getting new content for the Switch, which is kind of cool. But basically the main idea is that those are kind of a blend between the 2D and 3D style of gameplay. Because they have a level select like the 2D games do, but they also play in 3. Oh, there's a coin there. Question is, it doesn't give me enough space to actually stand there before it yeets me off the cliff. Okay, so I need to be very careful if I want that coin, which I kind of do, since you kind of need them. I wasn't very careful, was I? I'll worry about. I think I'll worry about the 8 coins later. I just need to get to Bowser, and I don't remember the Bowser levels all that well. I've played the DS version, and I know they're exactly the same. But I don't really remember. They're exactly the same, except they added 30 Power Stars, and some Power Stars are locked behind different playable characters, but yeah, basically what they did was they added 2 Power Stars to every level, and on top of that, they added a few more secret stars. For example, there's one in the... I know off the top of my head that remember a few episodes ago where I said where the level select was, where this level select would be? Yeah, there's a star in there, but you need a special key to get it. Come here, no. Mushroom's gone. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna play it safe instead of sorry. I'm not gonna... Oh, never mind, I got it. Okay. Yeah, get out of my way. Alright. I believe... Yes. That's how I get up. And also there's a live there, but I don't think I'm gonna be balls... And there's a red coin! Yeah! So yeah, you need to manipulate you need to manipulate those to actually get up where you need to go, but if you're not careful enough, you could very well fall. Also, apparently, I know what this is. This is for the metal cap. I know this is a thing, which implies that you're supposed to be able to come through here with the metal cap at some point, but... I don't know. Again, I don't know much off the top of my head, even though I've been playing Mario for years, but I don't really remember this game all that well. I played the DS version, but the DS version has as I said, has a couple of differences that make it worth a purchase if you can buy it for the 3DS instead. Because the DS version is kind of a mess. Because while you can buy it for the DS, and if you have a DS, then you should by all means get it. But if you have any sort of DS system, go buy it. But the problem with the DS is that it doesn't have a 360 control stick like the 3DS does. So, playing on the DS is kind of hard mode. It's kind of like hard mode because you can only move in 4 directions and maybe maybe the other 4 if you're lucky, if you can figure it out. I need to stop getting yeeted out of the level, though. I need to focus and actually do the level, because the level... This is what my primary goal for today is. I want to get to Bowser and beat him. I know this is going to be a bigger task than you're normally comfortable with, but I can do that. I got time. I got time. I just need to be very careful about how I proceed here. I just need to be careful. And I know how to beat Bowser. I've done it before on the DS version, and I know exactly how to do it. So it's just a matter of come here, mushroom, and he's gone. Okay, that's fine. Do 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 do. Okay. Okay, I'm good. This is the easy-ish part. Just gotta stand in the right location, and there we go. Fun. Okay. How do I... Right. I believe this is the end of the level. Yes, there's a pipe. Mario, it's Peach. Please be careful. Bowser is so wicked. He will try to burn you with his horrible flame breath. Run around behind him and grab him by the tail with the Y button. Once you grab hold, swing him around in great circles. Rotate the L stick to go faster and faster. The faster you swing him, the farther he'll fly. Okay, use the R stick to look around, Mario. You have to throw Bowser into one of the bombs in the 4 corners. Aim well, then press the Y again to launch Bowser. Okay. Alright, yeah, it's basically Peach is leaving you... See what I mean? Peach is helpful. She leaves notes on how to... She left me a note on how to actually beat him. Oh, boy. Bowser. The years have not been kind to you, buddy. Tough luck, Mario. Princess Toadstool isn't here. Gwahaha! Go ahead, try to grab me by the tail. You'll never be able to swing me around. A wimp like you can never throw me out of here. Never! Ha! Yeah, you need to get around him. Which way am I going? Aww! They changed the dialogue! I forgot about that. It used to be so long A Bowser, but because of reasons that got removed and was censored because it sounded like he was saying so long gay Bowser, so they removed it for obvious reasons. Ow. Alright, but Bowser, we just need to fling into a bomb. That's all we need to do. As long as we aim it perfectly, and which is hard because this... Yeah, fling him over the edge doesn't kill him. You gotta fling him into one of the bombs. So... Gotta fling him into the bombs to kill him. I remember being really bad at this as a kid, so bear with me. Yeah, it's a lot harder on the DS version because again, you don't get 360 control of movement, so you have to kind of hope and pray when you're using the D-pad. And off he goes. Bowser! Come here! Come here so I can murder you by flinging you into the bombs that are littering your arena. which you for some reason put in. If you didn't put them in, we probably wouldn't be able to defeat you right now. Video game villains aren't very smart, okay? If they didn't do that one thing that can actually defeat them, they could probably win. But because they're video game villains, they always do one thing that you can easily counter and defeat them with. It's a trope that that would be interesting if somebody actually made a boss fight where they don't actually have. Actually, I think they did do that. I know a Hat in Time did that with one of its bosses, where it's like, hey, when they turn blue, you're supposed to hit him, but the boss never actually turns blue. So you have to find another way to make him blue so you can actually beat him. Come on, Bowser. I need to fling him into a bomb. That's what I need to do. And also I didn't notice he leaves. He gains more attacks as you go on in the game. He starts off with a basic bitch AI where he's really easy. He doesn't have many attacks. All he'll really try to do is use his flame breath and maybe try to close the distance on you by jumping at you. But otherwise, yeah, he starts out pretty easy. It's only when you start playing, when you start getting into the game and he has multiple boss fights that he actually starts getting a little bit more challenging. And I can't do this. I can't do this to save my life, which I kind of need to. He's very simple early on, but he gets harder as the fights go on. Eventually culminating in that 3-stage fight I told you about. There we go. And he can't get up. Grr, I was a bit careless. This is not what I had planned, but I still hold the power of the stars, and I still have Peach. Baha! You'll get no more stars from me. I'll not finish with you yet, but I'll let you go for now. You'll pay for this later. Bye, Bowser. Yeah, and then he retreats. And this is what we need to move forward. Yeah, he doesn't drop a star. He drops a key for his first 2 encounters. Yeah, I'm starting to think you can't actually kill... Okay. And I believe this is used to unlock the basements. There should be... It should... I know it should unlock the basement. We should be able to open the basement and do a thing in here now. There's also a stage that's supposed to appear in the courtyard, but I haven't unlocked that yet. I don't think. Okay, so let's just slot this into the door. And now we're in the second area of the castle, which is where we need to go for more levels. There's additional levels that have been added to the game now. We can now explore... what else? Yeah, there's this area down here. This is the basement. This has a couple of levels. We're in the basement of the castle. The basement unlocks some new levels that we can now play around in. So, yeah. See, now that we've beaten Bowser, the castle is opened up, and now we're in the second area. But there is another key that we need. We can't open this yet. Or, oh, this is the way, no, this is the way we came in. No, it's this way we can't go right yet, right? Yeah, we need 30. So yeah, this is why I said we need to go back and visit some areas. Because we need more power stars to be able to proceed through the basement, and we can't quite do that yet. We need a lot, we're gonna need a lot more power stars to proceed forward. So for right now, I think that's good enough to leave it off. Next time we'll probably go back and explore some of the, other stages that I haven't done yet. It's because we need 20 more stars to actually move forward. So we can't actually come to the basement yet. We're gonna need a lot more stars to actually fully explore the basement. And also there's a stage over here, and I believe there's a hidden stage in here as well. I don't remember. But okay, never mind. But in any case, I think I'm going to leave this episode here, and we'll continue to explore Peach's Castle next time. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to follow me on Facebook and on Twitter in the description below. And also, be sure to check out my Patreon in the description below as well. It's only a couple bucks a month. It really helps me out, and you guys get access to a bunch of cool perks down by way of saying thanks. So be sure to check those out in the description below as well. But in any case, thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!